This old aunt is too cruel. She ordered a whole steak. Zhao Hong, the waiter who faces the unmarried first cloud, she actually spoke badly at each other. Zhao Hong was angered away, and she is still eating steak with relish. This move caused other people's dissatisfaction. The old aunt yelled at Shrimp Teep. The unconvinced rich man got up the theory. Who knows, he just approached. I was told by the old aunt. The rich fell directly to the ground. Old aunt overturned the table. Yell all to me. The chef turned the wok and hit the old aunt. I'm good, she's not human at all. Then she was like a four-legged snake, climbed up the roof. The shop owner, Wang, fired several shots but missed none. I was beaten by the old aunt. Lao Wang's son Xiao Ming picked up the gun, but he didn't dare to pull the trigger. The old aunt attacked him quickly. After a few shots, the old aunt finally fell to the ground. And the shot was a passerby, Xiaohei. The rich man's wife began to cry for help. Their daughter was shivering with fright. This shop in the middle of the desert. Like an island, the most important communication was suddenly cut off. Several people took Regal Wang to the hospital. Not far away is a black mist, still buzzing. As the distance gets closer, countless flies poured in from the vent. The entire carriage was quickly filled. They had to go back the same way. This kind of sight is like the dawn of tomorrow. Scared. And just the night before, a man fell from the sky with his face first on the ground. He is Angel Demei, but the next second, he cut off his wings. Then he sneaked into a toy store. First find the needle and thread to sew up your wound. One entered the secret room again and took away 200 jin of 5 utensils. At this time, 2 FBLs are patrolling. Demei walked out of the store slowly, facing FBL's warning. He raised his hands and surrendered. Just when the FBL approaches, he went back to the army. And another FBL suddenly draws a wall. 3 seconds later, his pupils are black and his mouth is full of fangs. He admonished Daewon to take care of nothing. Otherwise, we will return to the west with the humans. I killed my colleague after speaking, but after a while, he fell under the gun of Demei. After that, Dog Mai drove away. The city has gradually fallen into darkness. The other side, they are throwing away the body of the old aunt. A policeman came in the distance. This makes them like a big enemy. And it was Demei who got off the bus. Pharaoh raised his gun and asked him to show his teeth. After seeing 2 neat rows of front teeth, a few hanging hearts are also let go. Then Demei began to distribute 5 devices. Tell everyone there will be a fierce battle tonight. The power went out just after nightfall. A few people came to the top floor with guns. Then came an ice cream truck. Listening to this hot music, the rich thought they could eat ice cream. But one got off the car. 8 feet man. The man opened his 0.5 meter mouth. Then he stretched out his arm for 2 meters. Attacked like a spider with 4 legs. Result next second, he was accurately shot by Demei. But then countless vehicles appeared. Everyone in the car has mutated. Dog Mai directly ordered the fire. All of a sudden, the vehicle is out of balance. Hundreds of cars came to the left at this time. Demei directly took out the bazooka, overturned the car, and then fired at the trailer behind. Not for a while. The people in the car came out one after another. They moved slowly like puppets. Demei still ordered no ceasefire. At this time, a puppet dragged away the rich. Although everyone is pulling hard, still to no avail. Demei, who rushed over, shot out the window. The puppets outside suddenly stopped attacking. He persuaded the wealthy wife, who was about to rush out, began to explain the reason for all this. Mutual benefit because of race and greed. Shangdi has been disappointed with humans. The puppets outside are all controlled by angels. The purpose is to destroy the world. This shocked everyone present. And the big step as an angel, but don't want to give up humanity. He wants to protect the future of mankind. The child in Zhao Hong's belly. He will guard until the child is born safely. There will be more intense battles. Must not be taken lightly. After that, I remembered the conversation with Gabriel. He doesn't approve of Shangdi's extinction. He firmly believes that human beings are just lost for a while. His love and hope for mankind have never changed. Gabriel said, as angels they can only obey orders. The next day, the rich wife saw her husband through the window. He was hung upside down with pustules all over his body. She ran straight to the rich. But the next second, the pustule of the rich ruptured directly. Fortunately, the chef blocked everything for her. She escaped. The chef was corrupted and died. Later, the radio suddenly has a channel. The surviving humans are still resisting the puppets. The small town of Hongling happens to be very close to here, but Demei said it's not time to leave. This made Zhao Hong very tearful. Zhao Ming comforted her, "We will succeed. I will be the child's father." A jeep approaching at night. Man gets out of the car to refuel. There is a cute child in the back seat. At this time, the sudden appearance of the vehicle hit the man directly. Seeing those puppets dragging away the children, anxious Xiao He quickly stepped forward to stop. He held the child to repel the puppet, but the child in his arms suddenly hummed a song. It turns out that this is a trap-dropping little black pawn. The angry rich daughter rushed out, but she quickly ran out of bullets. Can only hide in the car. Fortunately, Demei lit the fuel gun, successfully rescued the rich daughter. At this moment, Xiao Hong's stomach hurt suddenly. Xiao Hong is going to have a baby. After a flash of lightning, countless puppets stand outside. After a while, the baby was born safely. This is the hope of mankind. His cries resounded across the sky. The puppets outside the door covered their ears. Demei asks Zhao Ming to take Xiao Hong and the child away. But at this moment, rich wife stole the child. She thought she would be rescued by handing over the child. And a mysterious force outside is approaching. When the door is broken open, Demei directly defeats his unrich wife. Xiao Ming successfully caught the child. The angel Gabriel walked in. He raised the mace and hit Xiao Ming. Xiao Ming turned over and escaped. Pharaoh picked up a gun and fired at him frantically. However, his wings are perfectly bulletproof. Even scratched Lao Wang's stomach. Then he punched Pharaoh again. Demei stopped Xiao Ming, who wanted to rush forward. Let him take Zhao Hong and the child away immediately. He stayed to deal with Gabriel. The puppets outside the door gave way, as if knowing that this child is the future of mankind. So Xiao Ming and the others got in the car smoothly. Gabriel sighs that Da Jin should not cut his wings. In this way, I will lose the Du of the stock, and he will not be merciful. Then Gabriel spread his wings, launched an attack. Demei's gun can't hurt him at all. After that, Demei locked Gabriel tightly from behind. Who knows that Gabriel actually released spikes? Stop the enemy with 1,000 and lose 800. Watching the dying big step, Gabriel shed sad tears. Not for a while. Demei is annihilated and disappears into light. The old Wang, who only breathes at this moment, it ignited the lighter and exploded everything. Just when Xiao Ming and the others are about to arrive at Hongling Town, Gabriel catches up. He got into the back seat and wanted to stop Xiao Ming. Xiao Ming stepped on the accelerator first. Here comes another sharp prophet. Gabriel was thrown out. But the car is also forced to turn. The daughter of the rich dies unfortunately. Xiao Ming and Xiao Hong climbed up the mountain with their children. The lingering Gabriel appeared again. Xiao Ming swoops. Both fell off the cliff. Just when Gabriel wants to solve Xiao Ming, a holy light appeared. The great resurrection falls from the sky. You just take orders from the upper pedicle. And I know what he wants. Demei knocked down Gabriel with just one move. But he didn't make a good move, but let go of Gabriel. After that, Demei also spread his wings and flew to heaven. Xiao Ming and Xiao Hong live in Hongling before leaving. Everything is full of hope. Goodbye.